All right. The choice four. Everybody got a story. You see the title. Sound like something from one of the Shaft movies. Sound like one of the Shaft soundtracks. Taking it back to the 70s, baby. Let's go. All right. Choice four. Everybody got a story. All right. Everybody got a story to tell. But that's Biggie Smalls. But this choice four. Good morning. How y'all doing out there, man? Let's get some visuals. Let's get some visuals going. Ooh, I got stuff all in my eye. Lord, have mercy. Mm, mm. Just came back from picking up the grandbaby and went right out of bed, My daughter gotta go to work. So I didn't wash my face. My bad. You know, I come on here raw. You a fool. I know. But yeah, I want to talk about a few things, man. You know, got the Redskin drip on. We played the Raiders Sunday. You know, y'all see it. Got the drip on. You know, y'all see it. But man, what's been going on? What's been going on? You know, you know, I got a call the other day. I be linked in with everybody, and you know, some family members going through a little something, something. You know, it's like I tell people, when you're a young adult, you literally are, and you is an adult. You know, you got to grow up at some time. And these kids, I understand, they scared to grow up. They want to keep their youth, and what I mean is they lazy at the end of the day, for the most part. And it's like they don't want to get out there in the world and feel the pressures of life, the bumps and bruises. But this is what shapes you into who you become as a person. Trials and tribulations, and and I know it's scary to get out there and become the person that you need to become. But I still never understand how when people that help you is the people that people want to hurt the most, meaning just define, be defiant, got all this attitude and hostility, like you did something to them. I mean, we just trying to help you at the end of the day. This how, some folks act, friends and family. It's like, I ain't got to help you. And I tell people, nobody really extended a hand to me. I had to get out here and make it happen on my own. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't feel sorry for nobody. Because wasn't nobody feeling sorry for me. I had to make up my mind that I wasn't going to be a statistic out here, get myself locked up because I wanted to throw bricks, slang, or whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm better than that. You know, that's the easy way out. So I'm gonna go through whatever I gotta go through, which is the hard times, to learn skills that's gonna pay the bills. I'm gonna apply myself. I'm gonna get focused and learn something so I can go and have longevity with my life. All this ball till you fall, live fast, die young. I don't know who made that up. That's the stupidest quote I ever heard. Maybe that was just a quote just to be quoting, but some stupid ass person really, or people live by this quote and they think it's cool. They not in touch with reality. You only get one life and you want to live it to the fullest. And I know people that's out here doing wrong, they don't really want to be doing wrong. But they feel like they don't have a choice. People that's really in the thick of things, they don't want to be in that situation. And I know that because I talk to people. They like, man, I'd rather be doing something different. But I'm in too deep, or I don't know no other way. And I just say to you, just start on the path of making the transition to try to do the right thing. Even if you fail, try again. I just feel like keep trying and trying and trying because you want to change, you can and you will. Nah, it ain't gonna happen the first time you try, or the second, or the third. It might be the 1,000th time that you try, and that's when the light bulb turn on, and you might, whatever you feel like, okay, I get it now. I get what it is I'm supposed to do, or I'm just saying, nothing is easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Everybody will be successful. So stop being afraid of it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. It is what it is. It's a setup out here for you to incarcerate yourself or take years off your life because you can't apply yourself. Everything got to be fast. I want it now. No. Stop rushing your life. We're able to live at least 130 years. Real talk. If you take care of yourself. This pandemic taking people out. We can't do nothing about that but try to stay healthy. Keep your immune system strong. Eat right as much as you can. Exercise. You ain't got to go to the gym. Get down and do these push-ups and squats. Go out there and jog. You ain't got to belong to no gym. I heard somebody say, I don't work out because I ain't paying for no gym membership. Like, you got to pay for a gym membership to work out. Go get that basketball and go out there for an hour just shooting around. Come on, man. You can buy little dumbbells and while you watching TV, while you watching the game, just do some curls. Come on, man. Stop making everything difficult. And he looking for direction. I say, look, man, you a young man out here. I'm gonna tell you what my grandmother told me. You don't have to be on no corner. You can read, you can write, you can comprehend, you can figure this out. Stop acting like you supposed to have a certain type of job when you ain't got no skills. Get in where you fit in. Your blessing is at the job that you don't want. McDonald's, Checkers, Chick-fil-A, Subway. Your blessings is at these type of jobs to start off. Because if somebody there is getting ready to go on to something else, and they can share their ideas with you. And you can be like, oh, I could do that too. You got to get around folks that brainstorm and thinking different, thinking forward, instead of somebody that ain't thinking at all, isn't thinking at all. You can't keep being around folks that don't dream, that don't have ideas, and people that don't desire to do nothing. You feel me? I told this young man, I said, my son worked at Checkers over the summer, making $500 every 2 weeks. He worked like 3 days, don't even work a full 8 hours. He worked like 5 to 6 hours, maybe 4 days, something like that. But he worked 5 to 6 hours. I say you need to go and get that type of job to get your money started up. You know what I'm saying? That's one entity right there. You know what I'm saying? It's jobs out here, but people want to be picky when you ain't got no skills. You can't be picky when you have no skills. I said food service, fast food, you know, maintenance, construction. These are the jobs that will bring you in and teach you some skills, and therefore you can go from there. Network with people, talk to people, and see what other people is doing. If I was a young person coming up in this era of time, I would definitely be in IT. That's where the money at right now. I just got a coworker that just started her career in IT. She starts next Wednesday. $80,000 out the gate. Stop playing with me. You gotta crawl before you walk. And that's what it is. I just feel like these youngins, they don't wanna work hard. They wanna have it easy and good. No, it ain't like that. You gotta pay your dues. That's who winning out here. Folks that pay dues. And I'm gonna end it like this. You go the street route, whatever kind of work you doing out here in these streets, on a criminal element level. And fortunately, if you are successful, just know whatever the streets give you, the streets want it back. The streets want their return. Big Daddy, what you mean by that? You heard what I said. The streets want your life, and they want it in blood. Just know that. You know? I saw a lot of my friends fall victim to these streets. I saw the writing on the wall. I'm like, it's a whole world outside of my neighborhood, and I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna be a part of the world. My eyes is going to see different wonders of this world. I'm not going to be confined in a specific and certain neighborhoods in a radius that I walk every day. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm wired different, you know. Maybe my early childhood trauma at 10 years old, living in a rat infested building, maybe that did it for me. Maybe that lit the fire up under me that say, I want better for me. Me and my sister had to jump over trash to get to our door. When the crack hit in the 80s, our building we lived in was a nice building. When my Moms moved in this particular building, 1011 7th Street. It ain't even there no more. When crack hit, I think we moved in 1975. By 1980, I was 10. I was 5 in 75, and I was 10 in 1980. The crack era came. Everything changed. Everyday people turned into baseheads, crackheads. You know, the maintenance men were scared to come to the building and clean the building and pull the trash out the incinerator. So we was left to leaving the trash at the incinerator, and that's what brought the rodents. They would take all month to come when they were coming every day to empty them trash chutes. When the crack hit, you know, people was busting the lights out because they was selling drugs on each level of the building. Every level, somebody had a spot somewhere. And it was dangerous. You might get raped, might get shot, might get into fights. It was crazy. It was the jungle. So early on, my whole mindset was, I ain't gonna be going through this for all the rest of my life. You know, my mom's got us up out of there eventually, but them scars, them memories never left my mind. We used to hate to go home from my grandmother's house. We would cry, me and my sister. So I tell these kids, y'all, you know, y'all ain't really seen no hard times. Everything easy for y'all. It's set up and good for you, but you don't respect the struggle. Like maybe we take for granted what the civil rights movement did for us. They went through it for us to have the freedom that we had. I know what that saying is about now. I mean, I kind of can get it. What they sacrifice, we benefit from it. So what I've been through, just surviving the 80s, you know, now things are better. My generation, have made it better for the generation after me coming up. DC is beautiful now. Look how they fixing up everywhere. I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't for us. It's for business purposes. They putting stadiums everywhere. Okay, we'll take it. But I done drank that dirty water from the Potomac for 30 years before they start trying to clean it out. Because they putting up stadiums everywhere, condos, and attracting the clientele that they want to be in DC. So because of that, my kids and the generation after me get to enjoy that. I mean, I'm still here. I guess I can enjoy it too. And I am and I will, but it wasn't peachy growing up. So I'm just saying, I just feel like your level of trauma or any hardships you go through, it either motivates you or it breaks you. I got motivated. I've been taught to be a thinker and want to figure out, okay, why is this like this and how can I change it? I never been the one to just say, okay, it's what it is and I gotta roll with it. Nah, that never was enough for me. I'm wired different. You know, I thank God every day for my strength and my visions that He give me for me to see things different. You know, I've been someone that had always alpha complex. I always been a leader because I always thought for myself. I never really followed nobody. I was always doing me, you know. You know, some folks want to belong to stuff and attach themselves to stuff. You know, I ain't never needed to do that. I was always like, okay, all I know is my situation need to get better. And I appreciate everybody that was in my life being a great and good influence. Any gem that they will give me, I will honor it and respect it. A lot of people then gave me constructive advice, you know, been influential, been motivating, being positive. Even when I did decided to do wrong things, I had people telling me, you better than that. And this is what we need to be telling our kids when we see them messing up. You better than that. Yeah, it's going to be hard out here, but you strong. We from the hood. Ain't nothing soft about you. So therefore, it's nothing that you can't withstand. You made it into this world from birth. You could have died at birth. So you already battle tested once you got here. You just got to understand that and believe it. And last but not least, you need to know God. Thank God for my grandmother who made me go to church, pressed me out my early years because that was planting the seed that I will eventually come back to. And I'm grateful to her that I know God because that's who been holding me up. That's who been standing beside me and around me all my days. I ain't doing this by myself. So I do believe in the Almighty and His powers. It's too much coming at you to do it by yourself. You don't have enough strength to do it by yourself. So don't fool yourself that you're doing great things. I don't care how big or small it is. You're not doing it by yourself. If you woke up this morning, God woke you up. You better recognize. Streets Finest, Big Dave. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope I helped somebody. I'm gonna show you that crest right there. I found out my name is French. Chambliss is a French origin name from the 1700s. That name Chambliss is royalty. My lineage is from kings, not just from Africa, but from the French royals. Just wanted to show y'all that. Just thought that would be cool to show y'all. All right, I'm out, man. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna go see my son today. He has a concert tomorrow. He's a pianist up at Townsend U, and they doing their first recital. And I'm excited to see him on the college level doing his thing. And I'm excited for what the future gonna hold for him. And he's studying to be an educator slash performer. One of his teachers in middle school, her name is Miss Brooks, and she performs all over in France, all around the world. She's an educator first, but over the summer, she's a traveling performer. She's a pianist, and she's a singer as well. So this is what my son is learning: classical music and performing. So you know, I don't know if she records or have recorded, but my son is into hip hop. So him and his dudes be making like beats and everything. And I just feel like, he'll record at some point. I don't know if it'll be in the hip hop area or classical music, or he could do both. So the future is promising. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here, man. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock, 8:48. You know, we get ready to get up, start our day. Oh man, some fights come on tonight. Devin Haney, and then tomorrow, Tank Davis fight Sunday night. And so this weekend we doing our thing with the boxing. You know, uh, my man went and got him a 100-inch TV. And you know, it was on my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to something nice, and I went on and I didn't get 100-inch, but I treated myself to a nice TV. And you know, the 100-inch was like, I ain't even gonna quote the price. I ain't have it. I ain't want to finance it. Yeah. So I wound up going to BJ's and got an 86-inch. And it wasn't one of the top brands, but it it was a nice it's a 4G. I'm like, long as you get what you want, don't get caught up into the names like Samsung, or it had to be or whatever, a Sony. You got different brands that make the same thing at the end of the day. All them TVs gonna have a life of 5 to 10 years, depending on how much you use it. Whether it's Sony, you know, or what is it? Any other name brands, you know. So when you go to BJ's or Sam's or Costco, and these brands that you might not never heard of because they like maybe foreign products, and they offering you a better price for the same TV that would damn near be 5 to 6 thousand, and you can get it for like 1,000 or 1,500. Buy the 1,500. It's the same TV. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in the hype. I mean, if it bother you that much, say it's a Sony, whatever. You know, It is what it is. But it shouldn't bother you that much that you got to front about it. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, get what you want. It ain't got to be a name brand. The point is you getting what you want. So keep it 100, man. Keep it 100 with yourself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel better about yourself. If you faking all the time, then you're going to be and feel fake all the time. And you got to look yourself in the mirror. So, you know, it is what it is, player. You know, I've been trying to get off here for the last, 3 minutes? I'm gone this time. Have a good day, man. Peace.